Hello, Jeff. Now, first of all, I have a couple of things for you. At least two, maybe three. Depends on my mood, really. I'm still at work because, this is the only place where I can do these videos for a while anyway. So you get the benefit from the fact that I can't yell as much. But it is later in the day, and there's really no one here, so I could yell if I wanted to, but I'm going to try not to. This has very little to do with you and everything to do with me. I get tired of yelling and tired of that. So, okay. So you apologize for your fake numbers or your incorrect numbers or whatever, and that's cool. I mean, everyone gets faulty information, and so I'll give you that. And I do have to say that it would not be fair to say that I hate George W. Bush. I only reserve that particular word for people that I know personally. I disagree a lot with this president. I disagreed with this president before 9/11. I disagreed with this president after 9/11. I disagreed with this president when he marched into Iraq. I've disagreed with this president from the get-go. I consider this to be one of the most American things that I can do because dissent is part of who we are. We would not have a country if it were not for dissent and people like me who disagree with the administration. Mark Twain said, "Love for the country always, love for the government when it deserves it." And right now, it doesn't deserve it. The president doesn't deserve it, and neither does the Congress. And you'll note that I'm including Congress despite the fact that they have a Democratic majority, and that might surprise you to hear that kind of thing from me. I'm not a party person. I'm an issue person, and I'm a thinking person. It frustrates me that I have to declare a political party to vote in the primaries, but generally I don't vote party, I vote my conscience. So, while I don't hate El Duce, I do think that it's a little presumptuous of you to claim what history will say about this guy. This guy who, for example, there's just so much. There's so much. And the fact that a lot of what he has done has been buried in the news cycle. I want to know how, as a Christian, can you sign on with a president who signs off on torturing other human beings, regardless of their intent towards us? How can you, as a Christian, do that? Because I realize, of course, that you see God as this God of war, but again, Jeff, the only time that I can ever think of Jesus losing his temper was with the money changers in the temple. Other than that, did he say, love your friends and torture the people that might do you harm? No. Did Jesus ever throw a stone? No. And according to your belief system, your faith, if anyone can throw a stone, it's going to be him. It could have been him. So I want you to explain the dissonance to me. I really do. I want you to explain how you can justify that and call yourself a Christian. I want to understand how you can be so excited about this president when it's clear that he cares nothing for your agenda as much as he doesn't care about anybody. He used the religious right to get elected, and then he balked on nearly everything that he said he was going to do for you all religious folk. So I want to know. And then we can get into domestic wiretapping. We can talk about that. We can talk about, I don't know. There's just so much, Jeff. So much. And I want to know On what basis? Because he's protected our country? George W. Bush has not done jack to protect this country, my friend. He sends other people out to do that. That's part of his purview. He gets to send other people out to die, and he doesn't have to. 4,000. Actually, a little over 4,000 now. 4,000 deaths for a war that we probably didn't need to fight. Now, if those 4,000 people, those 4,000 soldiers, had gone to Afghanistan to find Osama bin Laden, some of us who were against the war might not have as much of a leg to stand on. But the simple fact of the matter is, we're in a country whose only real interest, for us, is what's in the ground, so that we can keep our big trucks going, so that we can keep our SUVs going. And I have to wonder, Jeff, how you can sign on to this and consider yourself to be a thinking person of faith. That's not to say that I think of you as a thinking person of faith. And while we're on the subject of words that I only use for a particular purpose, like the word hate. So I think it's important to use particular words for particular purposes, because that way we're clear on context. There's only actually a handful of people that I hate, and no, Jeff, you're not one of them. I don't actually spend that much energy on you. I don't hate you. I think that you're a fool, but I don't hate you. I'm trying to understand you in the same way that scientists try to understand mice in experiments. But I find it interesting that in your textual notes that you say you love me and God bless me. Now, if it were just the words, that would be one thing. But you use God bless you as a kiss off, and I've discussed this multiple times, Jeff. And I just wish that you would stop and stop thinking that just because you use those words that abdicates you, that you are then free of the fact that you just told somebody to fuck off. That's in essence what you're doing when you say God bless you. You're saying blah, 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 fuck off. God bless you. You need to stop, because there are people of genuine intelligence who care about their faith more than you do, who aren't using it to sell CDs, who might take offense, and who actually believe in those words. So just stop. And I wonder how history will remember Yoke Up. Oh, it won't. That's right. Bye.